This video is being shot in June 2019. It's to illustrate some markers, paintball markers that are for sale by SummaryJudgement, who's located on AO in the Automag paintball sales forum on Facebook. Actually, I can't remember the name of the group at the moment. I don't know why. But this is to start out showing off a Stormwalk framed new X-Mag bodied Automag. It has the X valve, level 10 ULT. Everything functions. It does need a lot of oil run through it right now. Unfortunately, I cannot find any oil anywhere. It only cycles every other shot, or every few shots. But this is to start off showing off the Stormwalk frame. It was a frame made, I'm told, around, I've had it for ages. I can't remember when I got it. For about 7 years. 7 years ago, the pneumag kit was bought by Big Evil, and it has been installed and functions. This frame has a lot of different gas ports milled into it in different places, and gas runs through the whole of the frame, the foregrip area. You can mount the bottom line input here or on the side, likewise here and here. I think a cleaner setup would to run this down to the bottom there. But you have a handful of options. The LPR is actually mounted directly into the frame. The gas hose runs up through the frame and back to our valve here. It's not gassed up at the moment. There's a minor leak down at one of the fittings. I really do like, I don't normally like beaver tails on things or grip extensions, but this is what the setup would look like. This is a 68 cubic inch crossfire tank. So to give you an idea of how it is, this is of course an X-Mag body. It's in really good shape. Oh god. Unfortunately, there is some minor, I mean very, very minor little things where a hose rubbed up against it. You can't feel them, but unfortunately, oh, that was dust actually. But right there, there's some things, and I just like full disclosure. It's not 100% totally perfect. The Stormwalk frame is, though. However, I've never played with it. I have gassed it up and I have shot it. It's got very, very nice machining, smooth bevel edges on all of the exterior of the frame. It feels really good in the hand. In my opinion, it's great. I've tried other bodies on this, but the X-Mag body just matches it, just marries up to it so well, and I love the way that the lines flow with this body on this frame. I think it's great personally, compared to practically any other body that you could stick on there. It has a CCM clamping feed neck. It does not have a detent at the moment. You will need to include that as well. I think this is an RPG Viper trigger. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done anything, paintball, even shopping related. I think this is hybrid technology. Push button on off. Again, there's a little leak down here, but it's fist fitting right here. All of these other holes there and down here have to be plugged, and everything's airtight. Oh wait, I can feel a little bit of gas right there. You would just need to re-tape that and plug that up. I'm not going to even bother fooling with it. And then so just for, whoop, here we go. So you can see it. So that's really, well, the city is down south side now. I've actually had, that's really interesting, a burst disc on this tank go. Okie dokie. It is out of hydro, but it's been sitting here under pressure for quite a while, and that now during this video decided to go. I have a... That's very interesting. Alright, well, moving on. We'll just let that sit there, I guess. The barrel will be included if you want it. It's basically there just to keep the breech in place. So that's pretty much it. I'm selling this right now on the Automag. I should have looked this up before the video. Automag enthusiasts or something. I'm going to be posting it on that Facebook group specifically, so they'll know where they're at. I also have some other items for sale. Everything's in pretty good shape. For the most part, I take very, very good care of my guns. If anything has any damage, it's because usually that's the way that I acquired it. I have a, it's not a Spanky body, it's a Fireball Mountain Cobra body, all Palmer's pneumatics, grip, everything works. Here's an Infection style, a Micromag 2K. This is this was an attempt made years ago to try and go for that Shark Attack anode finish. I had one of the 3 Shark Attacks at one point, X-Mags, and it was signed by Tom K, and it was used to actually debug a bunch of software issues. That was a really, really nice marker. I parted with that a while back, though. But this is that same kind of blood in the water kind of feel. This actually has a blue screen, which is very, very nice. It's got an X-Mag valve, and it's got a aluminum panel, say X-Mag on it. It's a sexy gun. It's like all X-Mags, they're great performers. I have a, it's not quite a tequila fade, but it is an orange to yellow fade, Emax valved EMAG with our Carter body on it. This actually has a yellow screen, but my battery's gone bad. I do have a good battery that I will be including in this frame. You can see the polish on it. Very, very nice. Matching boomstick tip. This was mounted on an autococker years ago, so there's our notorious LPR fit, or not LPR, but a ram fitting rubbing against that as it was screwed in. It does have our EMAG jewels. Very nice. Very good condition. And then we've got some, I like half block cockers. This is a fantastic condition, Pro-Team product, like factory new, micro cocker. It has stock pneumatics. It has the shroud, which most people ditched completely back in the day, but it is very, very nice finish. It has the factory grips and grip frame. And this gun is in such great shape that the threads on the barrel, the bolt sled area, and the bolt, if I can get this out of here, are like new. There's no wear on anything. It's in fantastic, fantastic condition. It really is amazing. If you want a like new, complete Pro-Team product micro cocker, there we have one. This is a much older generation micro cocker. It's not a one-off, it's not completely unique, but it has something different than almost any other micro cocker you'll see. Is that the rear part of the body, including a custom velocity adjuster block, has been milled slanted with the lines on the body, and it has a much shorter half block depth-wise than others. This is much older, and it has a very, very early style detent. This is actually just a little aluminum block. It's not a traditional detent by any means. It's not the wire. It's not a ball detent. It's this lever action thing that's just bolted onto the body. It does have a slight fade to the barrel. I don't mind shooting people with things that are pink. I have a custom blazer with pink accents, and that's always fun. Wargame product pneumatics. These are some sticky grips on a hinge Powerlight frame. I'm a big fan of those frames. This unfortunately does have some wear, scratches and dings, and a bunch of wear, sled wear. And then likewise, and this was common for these half blocks, a lot of wear in the bolts, you can see. It's not rough, just the finish has been worn off entirely in some areas. But if you like half blocks, or you want a micro caulker specifically, we've got one there. We've got a Docks Fastback. It's a E-grip. Very, very good condition to the body overall, except for the sled area, of course, has wear, which is very, very common. There's wear under the body as well. That's very, very nice. And then up here we have another Protein Products micro caulker. This is in the Alien Anno finish. A very, very cool finish design. I wish I had a matching barrel. These are ANS pneumatics. This is a die frame. I like die frames on micro caulkers specifically because of the little oval milling that matches the shape here, and the squared off shape kind of goes with the theme of the body. And let's get a better look at this finish here. And this has some wear, of course, whoops, gosh, in the sled area. And some dings and scratches on the power feed, if we can see them. And a little ding there, right in the middle of the frame. And then, of course, on our bolt, which is a shame because it had the matching pattern, matching anodize on it. So now we have here, I believe this is an 04, I think it's not an 03, Swirl Mill, aka Viking. This has a Sidewinder? No, I can't remember the name of the high pressure rag. Oh no, it is a Sidewinder. Okay, this is in good shape. This has not been fired in quite a while. I think I have an aka rebuild kit somewhere, but this is very, very nice. This is a dust finish, dust white, dust red, and these aren't just red parts that are matched up. These are all done at the same time. So all of the dust matches and all the colors match. On the side of the barrel right here, it's not really a scratch, it's where the finish rubbed against something and sort of got flattened out and undusted, unfortunately. But outside of that, it's in practically near perfect condition. It's very, very nice. And then up here, we've got a Jolie half or mid-block caulker. Here we've got a Martin half block. Again on a power light frame. This is dead sexy gorgeous. This is a black and chrome PTP half block. There's Johnny, of course. And we've got nothing but Palmer's pneumatics on this. Double high pressure regulated. Sexy, sexy. That's a really nice mech. And then up here, I have a genuine Spanky body, not a Fireball Mountain Cobra auto caulker. And this is ShockTech pneumatics and chrome tubes like the other Cobra in this lavender color. Pretty, pretty sexy. I think I'm going to be keeping these three. And I'm going to be keeping one of the emags, and it's going to come down to which two sell first. So if you're going to want one of these, get them while you can. I'd love to consider keeping just one X-Mag in my collection, but for this Micro 2K, or whatever the heck they're called these days, it also has a matching Logic Vert grip, so you can convert this over to mech. And the finish on that, just to show off the finish, this is pretty much what the Shark Attack finish looked like, the amount of detail that it has. But the colors for that were this blue kind of teal, and then swirls of light blue, and then red flecking. If you haven't seen the Shark Attack finish, it was done by PK Selective. I believe they're based in California, and it was three markers, 3 X-Mags were done with that finish for airgun designs. And like I said, the X-Mag, the Shark Attack I had, was actually used by Tom K himself to troubleshoot one of the software versions that were coming out, and it had his autograph on the side of it. It was a cool little piece of history when I had it. It had the original box and all the paperwork and some things that Tom K had written down for technical problems and bug fixes and things like that for that generation of software. Okay, so I also have, I know this video is getting a little long, sorry guys. I have 2 X valves. One has some wear. You can see in the laser engraving and on the body where it's been put in and out, which that wear would probably be covered up once it's installed. There's no kind of hose scratches on it or anything like that, but it's not, there's a little ding right there, but it's not perfect. So again, full disclosure, it's got a level 10, I think the ULT installed, or no, maybe I think it's an EMAG on off, sorry. But this will be for sale. So this is more of a pewter color. I wouldn't call it silver. This, however, does look more silver and it's more polished. This is in practically new condition. If you see little feather light swirl kind of scratches or marks, they're not really scratches, but that's just from handling and being stored in bubble wrap, quite frankly. And it says level 10 installed. Look at the reflection on that thing. Fantastic laser engraving on it too. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. So this I would love to trade for a red X valve that matches this. Now the feed neck has a gloss look to it. And if I could just get a standard red X valve, whether it's gloss or even if there's a red dust, I would consider a straight trade for this. But the condition of the valve to trade would match this. Otherwise, I'm going to sell this. So that's pretty much it. What started out as a Stormwalk video. And these are just the marker. I haven't played in years, guys. I'll be honest with you. I turned 40. I don't have the knees I used to have. I can't justify keeping all this stuff. And this is just the stuff that I'm looking to move. I got other stuff that I'm sitting on still. So I'm going to definitely keep some caulkers. I'm going to definitely keep an EMAG. But this stuff's taking up too much space. And I got some other things as well that I'll be posting soon. I'm not going to get it. I just wanted to show that and see if you've got interest. If anyone has interest in anything specific, I'll try and take pics for you and get with me concerning a price. Everything's outside of what I pointed out. Everything's in great condition. So that's it. Thanks for watching, hanging in there. I know this was a long video. I'm just glad the tank didn't explode on me. So now I have no more gas to try and do any troubleshooting on anything, which doesn't really matter that much because I don't have any airgun oil. All right, good luck everybody. Take care.